Hello viewers, in my earlier video I showed you how to connect a magnetic contact. I used two separate power supply. This is the power supply for the load, and I have used heavy gauge wire to connect the load, and this was the load. Okay, and to run the magnetic contact I have used separate power supply line separately. Through this I use two switches. This is the power switch, and with the push of this button I activated the load using the magnetic contact. So in this video I'll show you how to connect a timer, a digital this one is a digital timer, and operate this load with this timer. To activate the magnetic contact, I have connected the negative wire directly to the coil of the magnetic contact, and the phase coming through this switch to this point of this magnetic contact. This is a open contact point. So this phase, it's though it's here, it is not getting to this point. And what through this bell button switch will supply the current to this point, and you'll see that I have used this wire to connect the phase of the coil of this magnetic contact. So when I push this button, this magnetic contact will get activated, and this wire, the current flowing through this wire will be flowing to the magnetic contact, and it will be connected. So you see, this is connected. We'll use this digital timer to run this magnetic contact. The current that is flowing through this red wire, it is directly going to the coil of this magnetic contact. So now we will route this through this timer. So when we set the timer for a certain period, after the time is over, the current flow in the coil of this magnetic contact will get stopped, and the magnetic contact will be stopped. This is the connections of the timer. There is two NO and two NC connections in this timer. The pin 7 and 2 is the power supply of this timer. So we'll connect the phase and neutral to 7 and 2 of this timer. For clear understanding, I have marked the points of the timer in this sheet of paper. Now what we'll do, we'll connect the power supply of this magnetic contact with this point 7 and 2, phase in point in 7 and neutral in point 2, and we'll also connect a phase in point 8, and we'll take output from the point 5 of this timer. So before we connect anything, we'll just fix this to the board, and then we'll start okay, now this is fixed. We'll disconnect the first we'll disconnect the phase of this magnetic contact wire from here, and we'll connect the phase to the 0.5. Okay, now we'll connect a wire from here to the 0.7. Now we'll connect a wire from this point of the magnetic contact, that will be the phase that will activate the the timer, to the 0.7 of this timer. And also at this point we'll take the phase out from here and connect it to the 0.8 of this magnetic timer base. Okay, you see now all these wires are connected. This phase is coming to this point, and this is getting connection over here. And when we fix the timer, when the timer is on, this phase will come out over here and energize the coil of this magnetic contact, and it will turn on and the load will be running. So after the time is over, the current flowing through this wire will be cut off, and this magnetic contact will be shut down, and the load will be shut down. Now only we have to connect the neutral of this timer. Now here I have connected the neutral wire from the circuit breaker. Now this the turn on switch, which will activate the timer and the magnetic contact through this push button switch. We can connect it to the magnetic contact or to the timer at this point. So I will set the timer for 5 seconds and check and show you how it works. Before that, let me show you one thing. Manually I am pushing down the magnetic contact. Yes, you see the load is running, and there is, because this is on, there should be voltage here. You see there is phase, there is power here, because this power is getting through this connection and coming to this point and to this point, but it is not getting through here to energize the coil of this magnetic contact, so it is not running. Okay, so if we put the timer here, I have set this timer to 5 seconds. We'll see what happens. This timer is running, this magnetic contact is on, and the load is running. So after 5 seconds it stopped. Let's say again. Timer is running, so 3, 4, 5, it's shutting down. So this is how you can run anything using this timer from anywhere with a simple wiring. So when I push this bell button, the timer gets started, and as it is set in 5 seconds. After 5 seconds it stops. You can change the settings from seconds to minutes, even hours. So minutes, seconds, hours. So you can increase or decrease by pushing these buttons over here. Now I'm setting it for 9 seconds. So you can set it for 99 hours, 99 minutes at the highest. Hour, second. So when I push this button, after 9 seconds it will stop the magnetic contact power supply and the load will stop. Okay, this is a very easy connection. You can use this timer with this magnetic contact to run a motor, anything, a water heater, anything you can think of, anything, sprinkler, for certain period of time, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, as much as you want, and it will automatically stop itself. So if you have learned anything from this video, please like, share and give the thumbs up to this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.